very good Wednesday morning to everyone out there. Happy hump day. Landon here in the driver's seat, bringing you your latest weather or not forecast, courtesy of On Target. Got another immaculate day to enjoy, folks, before we get an uptick in cloud cover and rain chances infiltrating the area. It does look like we could have quite the heavy rain event that brings a good old deluge here across the Wobbles community. That's going to be holding off until we work later into our Thursday on into the Friday time frame. Out there early this morning, folks, it would appear we've got clear skies for the most part, but with that being said, you can see some of these wispy clouds. It's tracking up here to the north and east. These are high-level clouds for the most part, so we're going to be dealing with mostly sunny skies throughout the day, but it will be filtered at times. With those high-level clouds moving in, you can obviously see more moisture is going to be rolling in here with a developing low-pressure system out of the south and west. This is going to result in that uptick in rain chances here as we progress throughout the last half of the work week. Let's jump around and take a look across the region, shall we? Kicking things off, we will jump up and look over Brownsville, courtesy of the Reed Dossier Skycam. You can see twilight there popping up over the horizon over bustling Brownsville, showcasing those crystal clear skies. We're underneath clear skies as well, overlooking the Beechtree News Skycam up there in Morgantown. It's pretty much similar conditions across the entirety of the region. Folks, look at these temperatures in the early morning. Talk about a heat wave. My goodness. We're sitting at temperatures on either side of the 40-degree mark as we speak. The cold spot up here in the flats of Woodbury, as per typical, sitting at 33 degrees up there in Butler County. We're going to be jumping highs, folks, all the way up between the mid and upper 50s today. Get out there and enjoy it. Dare I say it, a few of us might even encroach upon the 60-degree threshold. With the winds calming as the day wears on, it's going to be absolutely exquisite in the great outdoors, so get out there and enjoy it. I have a scheduled date to get out and play some disc golf myself, so try to get out there and enjoy it. Looking here at the latest severe weather outlook as we progress into the Thursday and Friday time frame. We're not overly concerned with any sort of severe weather parameters, but folks, the rain could be very heavy at times as this weather maker moves through, all right? The severe weather should remain mitigated down to our south and west. That is the good news. So let's jump over here on the latest model guidance and let's give you the play-by-play on how this weather maker is going to evolve across the region. We work throughout today, folks, and with area of high pressure located down here to our south, we are going to be churning light winds out of the south and west, thus resulting in the beautiful conditions that we're going to have today. However, as we work into the overnight and then we get into our Thursday, we're going to see a noticeable uptick in cloud cover with the moisture arriving with this developing low out of the south and west. Now, as it currently sits, it looks like we'll be dry for the most part throughout the morning hours of our Friday, albeit a few hit-miss rain showers that could be arriving a little bit earlier than planned. But the heaviest rainfall, folks, will be arriving right around the lunchtime hour and throughout the afternoon, peaking throughout our Thursday night and the pre-dawn hours of Friday morning time frame. You see the low pull up. Warm front will live north over the region on Thursday morning, bringing the initial round of rain showers into our vicinity. And then, folks, by the time we work into Thursday evening into the pre-dawn hours of our Friday morning, that deepening low is really going to be forcing bountiful amounts of moisture out of the Gulf and into our vicinity. You can see the widespread showers, folks. We're not overly concerned with thunderstorms. We might catch a stray rumble of thunder or two, but the focus is on the gusty winds along with the widespread rain showers that we're going to receive out of this. All right, so let's break it down and we'll get a bit of a closer view here on exactly what's going to unfold. Here we are progressing throughout tonight. And then you can see here, folks, by sunrise Thursday, again, maybe a few sprinkles, maybe a few stray showers arriving here somewhere around sunrise through midday on Thursday. But then, folks, take a look. As soon as we get into the lunchtime hour, heavier rainfall arrives out of the south and west, continues all the way through our Thursday afternoon, and then we get into Thursday night, and then here comes the passing cold front from the west. This is whenever the heaviest rainfall will be impacting us, from roughly mid to late afternoon Thursday all the way through the very, very early morning hours of our Friday, all right? Coming along with that, I want to showcase what our wind behavior is going to be here over the next few days as well. We had very gusty winds to deal with yesterday. We're going to have some gusty winds, as you can see out there this morning, right on the cusp of around 10 to 15, 20 miles an hour at times. But very quickly, folks, as we get past this morning, look at the winds just kind of disappear and dissipate across the region. So again, folks, this afternoon, loads of sunshine, calm winds, highs near the 60-degree mark. Please get out there and treat yourself to some of that vitamin D, because as we get into the overnight, folks, and we work into Thursday, the warm front lifts north over the region. We're going to get those brisk southwest winds right back in here in Thursday, on into our Thursday night, continuing on into Friday with the passing cold front, whenever we could get some wind speeds in the magnitude of 25, perhaps even 35 miles an hour at times as it tracks through. Folks, I want to showcase something that is very, very impressive for this time of year. We're taking a look at the precipitable water values. If you were to take all the moisture content within a column of air right above you and you wring it out, that's how much rainfall we would get on the ground. Take a look at these readings as we work into our Thursday afternoon and Friday time frame. Look at this moisture advection in here from the south and west. Here we are looking at sunrise on Thursday, folks, and we're already on the magnitude of encroaching upon an inch of precipitable water values, okay? That's already high for this time of year, folks, but just wait for it. Look at Thursday afternoon. We're already exceeding an inch, getting near 1¼ inches of precipitable water. And then, folks, it becomes maximized in that time frame we're watching Thursday evening through the pre-dawn hours of Friday. Look at these readings. Precipitable water valuations at 1½ inches, folks, for late January and early February. That is overly impressive, to say the least. We could see copious amounts of rainfall come out of this. We're looking on the magnitude of 1 to 3 inches of total rainfall. But folks, luckily, it'll be a fairly progressive system, so we don't think that we're going to have to be overly concerned with any sort of widespread flooding. I do think that there will be localized flooding, your low-lying areas, some river flooding, maybe a little bit later into Friday on into the weekend. But overall, folks, looks like we're going to get, with this thing spread out over the course of 24 to 48 hours, a nice spread to help protect us from anything of that nature. Here's the latest, folks, from our local National Weather Service office with our key messages for the deluge of rain we are anticipating. Moderate rainfall arrives on Thursday, continues into Friday. The widespread moderate to heavy rainfall will be most likely Thursday evening all the way through our Friday morning. Widespread, folks, it says 1 to 2 inches. You can see the higher totals there out there near the Ohio River. That was to shift 20, 30, 40 miles down to the south and east. That's why we're saying 1 to 3 inches of total rainfall for the Wobbles community cannot be ruled out. And of course, as previously mentioned, the ponding of the low-lying areas and localized minor flooding issues could very well come to fruition. Folks, here's your next 6-day weather forecast, courtesy of Ohio Valley Insurance. Today is going to be incredible. Get out there and enjoy it. Loads of sunshine, highs near 60. Clouds on the uptick Thursday morning with a hit-and-miss rain chance becoming widespread Thursday afternoon, Thursday night, and into our Friday morning. Those rain chances should be out of here, folks, with any luck by Friday afternoon between the early and mid-afternoon hours. And folks, look at those temperatures. With a cold front plowing east, bringing all that warm, moist air northward, we're going to be looking at highs near the 65-degree mark as we progress throughout our Friday. The cold front passes, folks. It will be a little bit colder to start out the weekend with highs right around the 50-degree mark. We're right back up with immaculate conditions to finish out the weekend and take us on into the start of the new work week. Friends, it's going to wrap up your Wednesday morning hump day edition of your Weather or Not forecast, brought to you by On Target.